Yes, I am home. I don't have my computer set up, but this has allowed me to do something actually. You guys, you never are able to see Sky. Well, there he is. He's sleeping. Oh God! I caught my phone. Yes, this is the type of quality we're going to be having today. Yo, star of the channel. Say hello. You're never on camera. What's up, guys? What's up? How's it going? I'm a king. So because I'm literally using my phone to record this is going to be very, very different from any of the other race reviews, and the audio quality sucks and the video quality sucks, but whatever, guys. By the way, the race has not been called yet as I am recording this, but I have a pretty good feeling that it's over. So William Byron is able to win at Atlanta if they end up calling it, but I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty sure they will. But for a race review for Atlanta, I was a little bit nervous heading into this race because I didn't know if the racing quality was going to be great, because it seemed like from the Xfinity race last night that it was definitely different. The cars were different. The track was different. It was a little bit different. I didn't know if the next gen car was going to be able to cope with it. And within the first 50 laps, it definitely did. Now, always a threat of rain always helps with a race. That's definitely, because you're not going to be seeing those moves with 150 laps to go if it's not going to rain. We all know that. But when the rain is on the way, it helps. And it created for a fantastic racing, but also a style of racing that we have not seen in a pretty long time. What I imagine it being, or I imagine NASCAR seeing it as, is like what the 550 horsepower package was supposed to do, but never actually ended up doing, because you were trying to take a low horsepower package to tracks that bumpy, old. Oh, he's leaving. He's already tired of me. All right, you know what? Fine. You want to leave? You can leave. Go. You're leaving. You're leaving me. What? Where? Okay, and he's to the closet. This guy's, look. Wow, Sky. Great job, buddy. Where was I? 550 horsepower package, yes. That's what it kind of felt like. It felt like the ideal version of it. A very odd super speedway race, kind of, I don't know how to explain it. You can't do that at Daytona and Talladega. The track is narrow. I don't remember the first Atlanta race being like this. I don't remember, like, the races last year were not at, basically handling mattered. That's the big thing, is that handling mattered. And we since Daytona's been repaved, we have not really seen super speedway racing where handling has mattered. I do wish that Daytona one day gets back to that point, but it has been 12 years and the asphalt is still pretty good at Daytona, so I don't know if it ever will. But I do want Daytona to get to that point where handling does matter again, and I mean really matter. And that's what today felt like. Or tonight at Atlanta felt like the first super speedway race where handling truly, truly mattered. And you could see it, especially in certain drivers. Some guys were really fast but didn't have handling. Some guys had a good amount of handling but, didn't have the teammates around. Essentially, if you were a Ford, you were in a good spot because you were fast and you had teammates, manufacturer teammates, actual teammates. So that was definitely really good. And if you had track position, that was also a big thing as well. So the Fords qualifying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, whatever it was, they were able to control the race for the majority of it. Now, race strategy and stuff with the rain looming changed some things, and the race winner ended up not being a Ford, but essentially Ford dominated this race. Ford played it perfectly. Ford worked with teammates. Ford did everything right, and they don't win. Guys, that's NASCAR. That's super speedway racing. They don't win, because you could do everything right, and whether you're RFK or whether you're Penske, you do everything right, and you still don't win because of just strategy and rain and how it played out. That's essentially what happened. When we look at the race results in a little bit, you will see that a lot of guys that deserve to be up to the front did not finish up to the front, as because of the timing of the rain. There's really nothing else you could do. But also, shout out to the guys that timed that and decided to come down pit road with about 40 laps to go, whatever it was, and said, you know what, we're going to come down now, so when stage 2 comes around, they're going to have to pit, we're going to get our track position. That was the one thing that people were struggling for all race long, was track position. That was the one thing that they couldn't get. A lot of the Hendrick guys in the back, a lot of the Gibbs guys, Denny Hamlin, Truex was getting up there. Truex actually was one of the ones I thought that did really, really well, but, Denny Hamlin, guys like Kyle Busch, guys like Ty Gibbs, Chase Elliott, who else? I'm trying to think. Just a lot of those. Christopher Bell, Tyler Reddick. Even Tyler Reddick had one insane save. Don't discredit how amazing that save was. Do not discredit it, please, because that save was borderline ridiculous. Think about, you're doing this basically in a super speedway package. It's not like a normal package. You have, I mean, once you're sideways like that, you don't really have that kind of control. He saved it and didn't hit anyone. Reddick is genuinely insane. Like, honestly, he is so good. And I think if you ever give that guy the fastest car, the series needs to be in trouble. That's all I'm gonna say. Because I think that guy is a 6 to 7 win champion waiting to happen, but he needs the car. He needs the consistent car. I'm not saying that 23XI can't give that to him, because obviously Joe Gibbs Racing can give it to him, but Joe Gibbs Racing hasn't really given anyone that insanely dominant car for a few years now, ever since, maybe Denny Hamlin, when I think it was that year where it was Denny Hamlin and Kevin Harvick were winning like 9 or 8 races that season. I don't remember exactly what year that was, but since then, I don't remember Joe Gibbs Racing providing a truly dominant race car. So it's even less likely that would go to 23XI. But Tyler Reddick is absolutely fantastic. I just want to point that out. The Penske cars were terrific. Austin Cindric finally actually doing pretty well. It's been a while, Austin. Welcome back to actually running well. Ryan Blaney and Joey Logano, no surprise. They were up there all race long, running for the win. The RFK boys, Brad Keselowski and Chris Buescher. Shout out to Brad Keselowski, because he knows this. He threw away chances. He threw away a chance at winning more championships and more races when he decided to go to Roush Fenway Keselowski Racing. It was a long-term move. Obviously, you get ownership. It's definitely a better move financially because of the ownership thing. It's a better move for long-term vision. But for winning races and winning championships, it was a terrible move. But he's actually making a difference there, which I didn't think was possible. I really didn't. I thought that team was going down. Shout out to who sings that song? Sugar, We're Going Down Swinging. That's basically put a bullet in the race team. That's what I thought was going to happen. But they've been better this year. They've been better. And, super speedways will always be an opportunity for them. But genuinely, they actually have been better. Keselowski and Chris Buescher have been better. Obviously, Keselowski, I think, is in the playoffs at the current moment based on points. So they have been better. And so they're actually making that change to that team that I didn't think was possible. So shout out to Brad Keselowski, because that is a championship race or a championship winning driver. He still has the talent. He could still do it. He just is not in the current ride that he can do it in. But I think what's happening now with him is more important. They're currently showing the radar on the screen right now. They haven't called it, but I'm watching the Raptor William Byron paint scheme just getting poured on right now. So I imagine they're going to call it any second, because they're not going to run this thing to like midnight. It's not going to happen. It's going to rain for a while. And then if they want to restart this race, it's going to be like at 12:30. So if you never see this video, then they restarted the race. But I am pretty confident you will be seeing this video. And if I'm wrong, maybe I'll upload this video. I'll upload this anyways with an edit, like at the end, that says everything I just said was wrong, and they ended up not calling it. But I'm pretty sure they are going to call it. And as I was saying that, I just refreshed Twitter, and it's over. William Byron has won. So everything I just said about you possibly not seeing it, it is over. And by the way, it's 9:59 p.m. So you guys, if you just look back at the tweets, that's how you know. 9:59 p.m. They probably called it at 9:58. William Byron wins again. He is definitely the championship favorite with the playoff points he is racking up. Did he deserve this win? No. No. Let's go to the race results to talk about that. Looking at the race results, it is William Byron, Daniel Suarez, AJ Allmendinger, Michael McDowell, Kyle Busch, Brad Keselowski was able to get back. Now, I want to talk about Brad Keselowski real quick, because he could have won. He could have if he stayed out. I still think he should have stayed out. Now, if the last caution didn't come out, he probably would have ran out of fuel. So maybe wrong, but I thought it was worth the risk. But he ends up finishing in 6th. So I still think it was the wrong call. I would have not given up the track position. I would have ran the car out of fuel for the race win. That's what I would have done. But it is what it is. Michael McDowell stayed out. He finished in 4th. So, again, without that caution, because it was about 10 pace laps between the final caution and when they actually kind of decided to call it. If it stayed green, maybe McDowell would have ran out. I would have taken the risk. I really would have. I understand Brad Keselowski gets a sixth place finish. Don't care. I would have won for the win. I would have not given up the track. The track position was so important all race. When you look at those results, Ryan Blaney in eighth and Brad Keselowski in fifth are in sixth. Are the two guys that ran really well. And I mean, they didn't even get a top five. So like, if we go down the result, Justin Haley in ninth, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. in 10th. Just to point this out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Chevys in the top 10 does not tell the story of this race whatsoever. The final race results have been completely manipulated via guys having to pit at the end of stage 2, and then being able to only run basically like 7 or 8 laps until that final caution. Chris Buescher ends up in 11th, so again, really good run for him. Chase Elliott ends up in 12th. He was poor all race long. I know I saw a stat saying he finished in the top 5 3 straight times, but guys, that 9 team has been genuinely just terrible all season. Like, I get it, the injury, never getting consistency, but the brother qualifies in like, oh wait, now the results just changed. I think, okay, so I've been reading on official results, so it just changed. Ryan Blaney is now in 9th, Ricky Stenhouse 10th, Eric Jones is in 11th, Chris Buescher is in 12th. So these results might be changing as we move along because NASCAR on their website is literally changing the results. I'm doing this so early, the results aren't even really finalized yet. But now Chris Buescher 12th, Chase Elliott 13th, and now it's saying Chase Elliott is in 14th. They're literally changing the results on me as I am reading this. I'm not trolling. Now Austin Cindric is in 12th. I might have to wait. I might not even be able to give you guys the race results right now because Chase Elliott has gone from 12th to 14th. This is literal live video creation, by the way, guys, right now. JJ Yeley's up to 7th. I don't know how that's happened. Currently, the top 6 have not changed. Can you stop changing the results on me, guys, in NASCAR? Figure it out. All right, so it looks like the race results I'm going to be posting on the screen might be different from what I actually say because I actually don't have the race. It's too early to say. But according to my screen at the moment, oh, now Chase Elliott's back to 13th. Oh, my Lord. Okay, Chase Elliott's back to 13th. Chris Buescher is now back to 14th with Eric Jones in 11th. Todd Gilliland is 15th. Denny Hamlin 16th. Joey Logano 17th. Eric Almirola 18th. Ty Dillon 19th. Austin Dillon in 20th. Bubba Wallace ended up being in one of the wrecks back there. He ends up in 25th. Alex Bowman ended up in one of the wrecks with Denny Hamlin. Was it Denny Hamlin? I think so. In 26th. Tyler Reddick ends up finishing in 27th. Martin Truex Jr. Had some issues along with Kevin Harvick as well. Kevin Harvick, by the way, I know I didn't mention it, but Kevin Harvick with that scene with the 2001 car with Richard Childress driving it was absolutely awesome. Unfortunately, Denny Hamlin, I couldn't tell if it was Hamlin's fault or Harvick's fault or just racing incident. I couldn't exactly tell, but Denny Hamlin looks like he kind of came down the straightaway to knock Harvick down into the infield, but couldn't tell because I think someone was coming up in front of Hamlin. He tried leaning a little bit to the left, but Harvick was right there. So I think it's just a racing incident. Corey LaJoie, Cole Custer, Noah Gragson, Ty Gibbs, Chastain, Larson, and Austin Hill is the rest of the results. Have they changed the order on me again? Yeah, Elliott's back to 14th. Denny Hamlin is now up to 13th. Before he was 16th. Now Denny Hamlin is 13th. But the top 6 remains. So the only thing that I know for certain is that William Byron, Daniel Suarez, AJ Allmendinger, Michael McDowell, Kyle Busch, and Brad Keselowski finished in the top 6th. Other than that, I don't know. I don't know because they keep changing the freaking results on me. Now Chase Elliott is in 12th. He was in 14th, now he's 12th. They've changed Chase Elliott like 5 times on me. I give up. I can't do the race results, guys. Essentially, the race was good. It was not good. It was great. It was a great race. I don't know if Atlanta can keep providing this kind of racing just based off 1 year, the racing felt pretty different. I think the asphalt's going to wear in a certain way where, I don't know. I like where it's at right now, but I don't know how the track is going to change. And you kind of need a certain, like, this asphalt can't get worn. The track's too narrow. It can't get worn. Like, it needs to stay pretty smooth. It needs to have a certain amount of grip level. But maybe you could change the car kind of along with it. Like, I don't know. But we'll see. We'll see how the track ages because it's only been basically 2 years. We'll see how the track ages and see what the racing's going to be like. But today was definitely it was a really, really good race. For all the new watchers, the new viewers, by the way, if you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe. But the new viewers, if you watch Chicago and then you ended up watching this, completely different style of racing, but definitely very entertaining. And then you're going to see another different style of racing at a track like Michigan, but they kind of ruined that track, with their pavement, and that track's been ruined for years, so that's probably not going to be the greatest race. But the last 2 races have been definitely very good momentum, and with NBC providing the great broadcast quality that they always do. Shout out, Rick Allen, Steve Letarte, Jeff Burton, and Dale Earnhardt Jr., because you guys are the absolute best, along with the pit reporters and everyone there, because I love the NBC broadcast. They are the greatest. So that's going to be it for me. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm driving back to Orlando, so I'll be back in my setup, and I will be uploading tomorrow. So hopefully you guys are okay with this style of video, just because I don't have my computer with me and all that stuff. I don't have my equipment, but hopefully you guys are okay with it. Enjoy your Sunday night if you are watching this on Sunday night, and enjoy your Monday morning or Monday afternoon if you're watching this on Monday. Make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you guys comment down below. Hit the like button for future other videos, and I will see you guys tomorrow on Monday. By the way, did Chase Elliott actually finish? They look like they stopped moving it around. All right, now Denny Hamlin's 14th, Elliott's 13th, Buescher is 15th. I mean, if they still move it around on me, I'm going to get really pissed off. But I don't know what the final race results are. Okay, take care of yourselves. Peace out.